Corporate name selection. Selecting a corporate name requires a strategic balance between brand identity and legal availability to ensure long-term viability. The first priority is ensuring the name is distinctive enough to be cleared through the appropriate government agencies and trademark offices. You must perform exhaustive searches to avoid infringing on existing trademarks, as a naming conflict can lead to expensive rebranding or litigation down the line. Beyond mere legal clearance, the name should be easy to spell, pronounce, and remember for your target audience. A name that is too complex or phonetically confusing can create unnecessary friction in word-of-mouth marketing. Ultimately, the goal is to secure a name that is unique enough to stand out while remaining accessible to the general public. The second consideration involves the long-term scalability and versatility of the name as the corporation evolves. Many founders make the mistake of choosing a name that is too geographically specific or tied to a narrow product line, which can hinder future expansion. For instance, a name containing a specific city might become a liability if the company decides to go national or international. Similarly, a name that references a single piece of technology may feel dated as industry trends shift over the years. You should aim for a name that captures the essence or spirit of the brand, rather than a literal description of current services. This foresight allows the business to pivot or grow into new categories without losing its established brand equity. Digital presence and domain availability represent the third pillar of a modern corporate naming strategy. In today's economy, a corporation's online identity is often the first point of contact with clients, making the availability of a clean .com domain essential. You should also investigate the availability of consistent handles across major social media platforms to ensure a unified brand experience. If the exact match domain is taken, you should decide if a creative variation is worth the risk of losing traffic to a competitor. Furthermore, it is wise to check if the name carries unintended meanings or slang connotations in other languages. A name that sounds professional in English might be offensive or comical in a market you plan to enter later. Finally, the emotional resonance and vibe of the name must align with your intended corporate culture and market positioning. Different linguistic structures evoke different feelings. For example, short, punchy names often feel modern and tech-forward, while Latinate names tend to sound more traditional and established. You should test the name with focus groups or trusted advisors to see what imagery it triggers in their minds. The name serves as the foundation for your entire visual identity, including your logo, color palette, and advertising tone. If the name feels discordant with the actual quality of the service provided, it can create a trust gap with potential customers. Therefore, the chosen name must authentically represent the values and the promise your corporation intends to keep. We welcome you to visit our website for more information on our incorporation and business legal practice, and contact our law firm to schedule an initial consultation. Thank you.